All right, you guys, welcome in to another Bad Dad Table reaction. Bad Dad Vocalist Reacts, whatever it is. I don't know which platform you're watching me on. Whichever it is, I'm sure you found me. Hang on just a second. Get a drink of my coffee. Should have done that before hitting record, right? Well, you know me. I'm not going to bother you guys with an intro like I normally would. We're going to jump straight into this. Abbie from Abbie's Crescendo reached out to me and asked if I would do a reaction to one of her lyric videos that she created. And ironically, or unironically enough, I'm pretty sure that this was one of the links that RW provided for me with Angelina's new projects, I guess. I've reacted to one that James Teal, I hope I said that right first, Jim, had created, and that was amazing memories, and I was blown away by what Angelina is now doing vocally and musically. As always, it's always been a pleasant experience and always my pleasure to do reactions to her music. But like I said, Abbie reached out to me on my Ko-fi, which you can find those links in the description. I will try to remember. Let me write it down real quick so I can remember Abbie's link. Description, as well as all of Angelina's links, which I guess she's not really posting anything on those as of late, but maybe we're going to see something happen on those channels as well. I think it's really cool what I feel like she's doing, and what some of you have also in the comments when I've kind of got into a little bit of conversations with you guys. I think it's nice that, number one, Angelina is not doing anything to where there's any kind of copyright holdups or anything like that happened when she was with labels, and also the covers that she would do that would happen. That's not even an issue thus far. So I think that's great. And the fact that she's leaving it up to the Angels to make lyric videos and promote her music and keep that going out there while she's off providing more music. And again, I thank you guys for filling me in on a lot of stuff. I had kind of forgotten with Memories that this was in collaboration. I thought it was just the first one, but apparently all three of the albums are in collaboration with her grandmother, which makes it even more special. She's using her grandmother's poetry. I don't know if it's word for word her poetry or inspired by her poetry, but apparently this is in collaboration with her grandmother, which I think is just a beautiful thing. And I've yapped long enough, so let's get rid of this background music I've got going on here, and let's jump over to, here we go. Make sure I don't have any music going on in the background. Everything should be good. Let me check this other screen here real quick, make sure it's good there. There we go. We'll start off with this one. So this one is called Still Standing, which I think, again, like I said, I think this is one of the links that RW provided. I think it's also one of the songs that Scribbles had said that I should do next. I think there was another one that he had mentioned as well, and I think it was this one though. I'll have to go back and check the comments. I should have done all that prior to jumping into this, but you guys know me if you've been around here for a while. Again, it's been great to see some of the familiar handles and all of you saying it's good to see me back doing Angelina reactions. All I can say is it's good to be back doing It's good to be back doing reactions, period. Check out my other artists that I do reactions to as well. Some of them you may like, some of them you may not. And also, again, I am a tarot reader. So if that's your cup of tea, you can come over and check out my tarot channels. Uh, all of those links are in the description. And I am still considering doing another Angelina live stream that I did back in like 2021, I think. Um, and I did another one in 2023 for her self-titled album that she released and her Christmas album, I think. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Man, you talk a lot, bad dad. Let's get into this. Let's let Angelina do the talking for us, shall we? This is called Still Standing from the Secret of Love album, which is also where Memories was from. So this is I guess, the third album, if I understand correctly. And I am holding back from going and just getting the albums off of Spotify, listening to them, because Memories really made me want to hear what she's doing. But we're going to take this a step at a time. I'm going to have to exert some patience here. And with it being a lyric video, I don't think I'm going to need subtitles on. So here we go. Look how beautiful she looks with flowers in her hair. Always so beautiful. And if you guys know me, I'm saying that with the utmost respect, not in some creepy old man way. Anyway, Angelina, take us away. Sheesh. Those eyes, man. Whew.
I hear my tears like porcelain, afraid they'd fall and break.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, it says with subtitles. So I'm not. Okay, there we go. So she did subtitles. Okay, not actually lyric video. It looks like. What is going on there? Why do I forget her little sister's name? You guys will tell me. You guys have mentioned it before. What was going on with all the tears there? Was it a party, a birthday party, or was it?
I hear my tears like porcelain, afraid they'd fall and break.
This is something sad.
I learned to smile in silence for the promises we couldn't make.
Oof.
You said forever softly, like it might disappear. And I believed in echoes. I was never meant to hear. I loved you without asking, without a single demand.
Okay, well that's what happens.
I stood right where you left me, and still reach for your hand.
Okay. Hang on, guys. This is gonna get me choked up. Yeah, I've seen a few pictures, not a lot, and I know you guys have seen many more than me. but I've only seen a few pictures of her grandma, and I'm guessing this is her grandma that's hugging on her here, and she looks beautiful here. Also, this is now keeping in mind that this is all from her grandmother's poetry. The way that I'm kind of feeling this right now is it's not just like Angelina got a book of her grandma's poetry and read it and was like, oh, these are beautiful, these should be songs. Growing up with her grandmother being so involved in her life, she knows all the stories that are behind the poems. She's heard the stories that her grandmother's told her. I feel like this has got to be about her grandpa, from her grandmother's perspective. That's what I'm feeling like right now. Now, on the whole, this can just be about remembering, like kind of like Memories was. It's about remembering a love that's lost. In this one, it seems like it's lost, like not out of a troubled relationship or something like that. It sounds to me, and it seems like it's from the perspective of really missing someone who was so important to you, and now they're gone. They parted in love as well. That was such a cute little thing with her. I believe that's her little sister there in that scene. You guys let me know at like on this video it'll be like 11:50 where she's picked up the little, I think that's her little sister she's picking up there. Anyway, let's back up just a little bit here. This is so beautiful.
I loved you without asking, without a single demand.
Okay, well that just happens.
I stood right where you left me and still reach for your hand. Some hearts are born to give more, some learn to stay too late. I watch you choose the distance while I chose love anyway. This is me still standing with a quiet kind of pain. Love you with dignity, not calling out your name. If loving you was a losing, I lost with open eyes. Some loves don't need to be returned, to still be real inside. I'll rewrite the story. I won't curse the truth. Some hearts are only chapters, not the whole work through. This is me still standing, not broken, not ashamed. I loved you in the only way that love should ever be named. If you
Okay, wait a minute. I want to back up a little bit. We're going to listen to part of this again because I think right after I think I may have spoke too soon. Let's hit the like on that real quick. I think I may have spoke too soon on this. Maybe it is about losing someone because they chose a different path. Because she said you chose. Let's see. Go back here. I watched you choose the distance while I chose love anyway. So it could, with a quiet kind of pain, loving you with dignity. So it could be, maybe it's open to the interpretation. I mean, like a lot of songs that make them special, it's kind of, if loving you was losing, I lost with open eyes. Meaning like she wasn't blinded by, or blindsided rather. So it could still be about like a troubled kind of relationship. Now, I don't know if it's my earbuds that I'm hearing there's like a fade that's happening for some reason there. And I don't think it's on, I don't know. I guess I'd have to hear it on Spotify. Could be purposely. But what I was going to say about it, it's not a critique at all. It's more of there's a place that opens up in the production end of it. And I'm pretty sure you guys have all told me that Angelina produced everything as well. I'm sure she learned a lot in the studio, and she did have her own studio as well that was provided for her under her recording contract, if I remember right. But there's like this openness that happens sometimes. Between the snare and that cymbal that's hitting, it kind of fades off some. And I'm not saying this from a producer's standpoint. I've self-produced some of my own music too, and it's not great. So I'm definitely not critiquing from that standpoint. But it almost gives like it was a one take, like it's not overly produced, like it's not it's not something where she recorded. I've done some time in some professional studios as well, and they'll have you record your part like 3 or 4 times if you're the vocalist, and they'll take the best parts of each of those and cut them up and then put them together. So they'll take like, well, you did really good on, we like this first verse better, we use that, and then you go into this part. And sometimes they really get down to the nitty gritty with even words where you pronounce certain things or enunciated certain things. It doesn't sound to me like she over edited, over produced, over mixed. Sounds like she really tried to keep it kind of on the straightforward and simple. That's what it sounds like to me. But it leaves like this openness, this rawness to what she's singing about, and not just her delivery, but even the message that's being sang in it. I'm gonna back up. I don't want to go back too far. Let's start right there where she says that loving you with dignity, the quiet kind of pain. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and back it up. I like this whole thing. We'll start right here where while I choose love anyway, and then she goes into the first chorus. I think this is the first chorus. Maybe she already did the chorus once, but and I also like that the chorus, at least the title of the song, the Still Standing part, is like a repeated parts of it. If I remember right, this is a first listen. I've never heard it before, so I'm going to pay attention again. But I think parts of it change. But man, this is beautiful poetry. beautiful delivery. Really, again, I think that it makes it even more special that she's not just looking at it as lyrics. She knows the real stories behind it. And it's different than having a songwriter sit down with the artist and say, this is where I was coming from. This is how I want you to deliver it. This is her grandmother. So she's got more of a what's that called? Sentimental connection, sentimental value to it. And Abbie did a great job with these clips that she put together here as well. This was a beautifully done video.
This is me still standing with a quiet kind of pain. Love you with dignity. Not calling out your name. If loving you was losing, I lost with open eyes. Some loves don't need to be returned. To still be real inside. I won't rewrite the story. I won't curse the truth. Some hearts are only chapters, not the whole book through.
That part right there, man, that makes me want to cry. How she does that. Now, going back to when she was younger, all the raspiness and the breathiness that she used. And I think somebody even told me that she did appear in a television show as a backup singer in a lounge band or something. I'm gonna have to go and find that again, find that comment. If you guys want to comment that again so that I know where to find that. But this part right here where she can't forgive me, I'm not trying to mimic what she's doing, but where she does the look through, where she's doing that part, it's almost like a whispery, again, that openness. But it makes me want to cry because I'm feeling what she's delivering here.
The story, I won't curse the truth. Some hearts are only chapters,
Right here.
not the whole book through.
Oof.
This is me still standing. Not broken, not ashamed. I loved you in the only way that love should ever be named. If you remember me someday, let it be this way. I loved you with a steady heart and let you walk away. When love learned to be quiet.
Beautiful. See where she got her eyes.
I learned to be strong.
Wow. Okay, Abbie, you did a great job Don't start. Don't do it here. Before it starts another video. Oh, Abbie, you did a great job on that mix, that video mix. It looked like I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing again, but it looked like you kind of went along the journey, starting with her very young into getting older. I could be wrong about the person that she picked up, the little one that she picked up. It said AGT. Don't know if that might have been a fellow contestant, maybe somebody that she made friends with there, or I don't know. I'm not positive on that, guys. And I apologize, I'm not remembering her sister's name. I've got a name in mind and I'm not sure if it's right, so I don't want to even say it because it's bad enough that I don't remember. But wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful song. And again, Abbie, you did a great job on the video there. I will have the link to this video in the description box, as well as to Abbie's channel, which obviously it's going to take you to Abbie's channel, and along with all of Angelina's links as well. Wow. I'm going to really enjoy these albums. I can tell. You can tell she got a lot of freedom, or it feels a lot of freedom in what she's doing. I'm also interested in who are the musicians she's working with, if you guys know. Because I know she got to previously work with, why is his name escaping me? It's because I'm getting old, guys. Michael Jackson's old drummer that she worked with. And then she also worked with members of like James Brown's band. And yeah, is she still working with those musicians? Or does she have a different band together? Or do you guys know? Anyway, man, let me know what you guys thought about this. I know I interrupted a lot and I talked a lot, but that's what happens. Again, I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much.